everybody. Welcome to Friday. How's it going? Michael's got to take care of something. He's got to take care of that dead body in the backyard. I'm just kidding. It's not like that. Hope everybody's having a good week. Hey, it's my mom's birthday. Happy birthday, Mom. Yeah, it's not in the backyard. Hi, Rainer. Welcome to Friday afternoon. I bet you are very busy, Rainer. He is preparing for Board and Dice Con this weekend. I'm excited because I actually get to be a part of that, which is something I was going to talk about today. And since you're here right now, might as well talk about it now. So Board and Dice Con this weekend, they have a whole slew of events going on. So it's very exciting. And there's going to be gameplays. There's going to be interviews with designers. There's going to be interview with me and other content creators. So I get to participate with my creative photography aspect in the board gaming world. So that's very exciting. That will be Saturday at 6 p.m. 7 p.m. Eastern Time, 6 p.m. Central Time, 5 p.m. Mountain Time. all the time zones. So there will be where I just talk about content I create and the photos I take and the blogs that I do and just all things board games related. So if you have any questions, burning questions that you want to ask during that time, that'll be really cool and exciting to have you in the chat. I believe, if Rainer's still there, you can correct me. It's going to be on Twitch, on Rainer's channel on Twitch, and maybe other places. So if that's going to be hosted on other streams, Rainer, can you let me know? And I could tell everybody. And so that's happening Saturday night, tomorrow night. Steph's Awesomeness. Yes, that's the segment. Steph's Awesomeness. I like it. So Steph's Awesome segment on Board and Dice Con. And on Sunday, I will be interviewing Fabio Lopiano. I don't want to say it incorrectly. Lopiano. I took Italian for 2 years, but I'm not very good with saying things correctly. But hopefully, I won't say it incorrectly when I interview him. Lopiano, Fabio Lopiano, and he has designed Merv, Kalamala, Zapotec, and Ragusa, and so I will have the chance to interview him, and I have already written up a million questions. So that will be an entertaining segment for sure, because he's going to be playing in the Zapotec game right before this. So that's happening. My interview is happening at 4 p.m. Central on Sunday. I just have to make it all right, because I'm it's not 4 p.m. Mountain Time. It's 3 p.m. Mountain Time, 4 p.m. Central, 5 p.m. Eastern, Sunday. So that's going to happen right before my stream on Sunday too, which I have a solo night planned, because last month the monthly versus challenge was to have Steph have a solo night. So I have picked this Sunday to be the solo night, and I'll definitely be playing Feast for Odin, because that's the weekly challenge that happened. So we'll be playing Feast for Odin and probably Fields of Arl. So that will be exciting and fun. So that's going to happen right after my interview with Fabio. And so it'll be a pretty busy weekend. Definitely a busy weekend for Board and Dice. It will also be on Board and Dice Facebook page. That's great to know. So they'll be streaming to Twitch and Facebook. That's awesome. That's so cool. So last month, there was a monthly challenge. Right now, the monthly challenges have a deck builder night sometime in May. So if that funds, we'll have a deck builder night sometime in May. And last month, for April, was have Steph play solo night. So I'm having a solo night of board games. And the versus challenge for last week was either Fields of Arle. It was either Feast for Odin or Hallertau. And the channel voted on Feast for Odin. And Michael's going to go to a convention this weekend. Whoa! So, Sunday night, I'll be playing Feast for Odin and other solo games that I can think of. And Michael's going to a convention. And then more Board and Dice goodness. On Wednesday, we have a sponsored event from Board and Dice, and we will be playing Mandala Stones, which Michael just learned the other day, so we'll definitely be featuring that one. And we will start the Escape Tales Children of Wormwood with the intro scenario, and we'll see how that goes. It looks a little scary, Rainer, I'm not gonna lie. Is it too scary for me? I'm not sure. We'll find out. So that will be an exciting Board and Dice sponsorship event on Wednesday. So I'm excited. It's like going to be a Board and Dice week. Yay! Sponsored Mandala Stone stream. Yay! Yes, and because Mandala Stones won't take the normal sponsorship amount of time, we decided that we should also play Escape Tales to have more of your games featured in that sponsorship. So it is not too scary, only one scary. I see how that is. But I'm excited because I get to talk to Fabio Lopiano on Sunday, and I've been really enjoying Zapotec. So I've played a couple times now, and I would like to play it one more time. Maybe tonight we can play one more time before, just so I can like have the full understanding of everything Zapotec. But yeah. I think it's a really cool game. I'm excited to see that. That Zapotec, I've been told, will be released at Board Game Geek Con in November for a special early release at that con. And then it will be a regular release early 2022. Rainer could probably touch on more dates on stuff. But that's going to be a really cool release. Everybody's going to really like this game. So I'm excited to talk to the designer about that. And it's a really cool game. So get more eyes on that for sure. Yay! It's going to be a fun weekend, Rainer. You're going to be so busy. And then you're going to take the next week off so you can like sleep. Because I know you've been planning for our Board and Dice Con for like a really long time. At least all year. So, yeah. Yeah, so there's some awesome Board and Dice news and stuff coming out. So, it's a good time to be Rainer. All right, so it's a hodgepodge. It's Friday, so we talk about all things games here. And let's see, what did Rainer say? Steph has all the facts. Yes, exclusive to BGG from November until March, which is when it'll be available everywhere else. Nice. I have all the facts. I know what's going on. I know what I'm doing. So, I don't know if Michael came back, but if you would like to throw a link for Zapotec in the chat, that would be cool. Just the facts, ma'am. BGG will also have exclusive double-sided player boards promo. What? Are they going to be async? Tell me. Tell me. That's the facts, Jack. Different layouts than the regular player boards. That's really exciting, and of course it's simple to introduce just a little bit of async like that, and that will really drive your gameplay. So that is awesome that it's async. So that is a super cool promo. I guess everybody will have to get Zapotec through BGG. They'll just have to do it. Let's throw some BGG emotes in the chat, because we gotta show some love for the BGG. Where are my emotes? How come I can't, like, see them? What the heck? What is going on? How come I can't? BGG. No. Wow, my computer is not enjoying what I'm asking it to do. I'm trying to find the BGG emotes. Hi, Slivers. Welcome. Emojis? No, it's not what I want. Come on. Favorites? No favorites. I can't even do it. My emotes. Oh, there we go. There you go. Raina got some BGG emotes. Thanks. There we go. We love the BGGs. Your subscription died? What does that mean? Do you need to resubscribe? I don't know what's going on. But, so right now there's a new versus challenge for this week for next Sunday. I put up 2 Bezier games. I put up Suburbia and I put up Subdivision. Both great games. You got no emotes. You should have emotes, so you might need to restart it. Like all the texts say, restart. So we got new versus challenge, and we still have the monthly challenge for deck builders. If you want to see deck builder at game night, you can submit some channel points to that. And yeah. And we got the Suburbia and Subdivision, which I like those games a lot. So Michael's actually never played Suburbia in the real form, and so that would be cool if that would win too. Suburbia is fantastic, and I got the collector's edition recently, which I haven't checked out yet. So I punched it all. It's all nicely put away. I just need to play it. Is the deck built using redwood, tree, or some other materials? That's a good question. Rainer. You don't have a subscription, so I don't have emotes. Okay. Oh, to BGG you're talking about. I'm like, you have a subscription to this channel. But yeah, that makes sense. I was confused. All right, well. We have those weekly versus challenges. Nobody submitted anything yet. So did I do something wrong? Is it not active? Tree equals T-Rex. Silly autocorrect. Now everybody makes me wonder if I didn't do it correctly. Nobody has any... Do you see the versus challenges right now? The difference between Suburbia and Subdivision is a really lightweight, really light, quick city building game. You see nothing. What? You see nothing? Well, I need to fix this right away. Right away. Why isn't it there? That's what I want to know. I gotta know. Oh, you see it. Michael sees it. Alright, so I didn't do it wrong. Basically the same. It's not basically the same. Wow, Bryant. Nice to see you. 2,000 to the Subdivision challenge. Wow. Dr. Sign. 2,000 to the Suburbia. Why the verses in the graphic shifted left? I don't know. Introducing channel points. I don't know. I have not heard of Subdivision, so let's see it. All right. Subdivision is a great little game, and you can find it used for like $10 or cheaper. It's like it's a nice little game. So if you can find it for that, I highly recommend it. Now I see it. Rainer, you're such a pain. You make me do all these things. Make me do all the things. Okay. All right. So, Michael, if you could throw in a link for Zapotech, that would be great. And now I will start talking about all the cool things that I played this week. And by played, I mean reviewed in the blog and talked about in the blog. And then next week, you know, my timing is a little like off because I like to have Mondays as more reviews and Wednesdays as more of like reviews, and then Fridays is kind of like the extra stuff, the others. I put it in the category of other, and then yeah, you sent me a pic versus it's so wrong. Why is it so wrong? I don't get why it's so wrong. Off center? I don't have anything to do with that. I just drag and drop an emote, and it's not that off center, so I don't. You might just have to suffer this time. I'm sorry. I'm not a pain. I'm just difficult. That's right. Well, there's nothing I can do about off center unless I actually just take it down. So it's too late. It's too late. Now you can't unsee it. It doesn't look off center to me, so sorry. All right, so this week I played. There's like this game on Amazon. Let's see if I can find it. It's a Sling Puck. Let's see if I can find the one that it's on Amazon. So there's like a discount that everybody can use if they wanted to go buy it and stuff. Okay, here it is. Recently viewed. I found it. Here's a link. Copy that. Copy that. No thanks. So there's this game here, and it's a 4-in-1 game. It has chess and checkers, 9 men's Morris, and Sling Puck. I believe it's called Sling Puck. And so this game, the company approached me on Instagram and said, "Do you want to review this game?" I'm like, sure thing. So if you would like a 10% off discount, you can use the code Pumpkin31210, and that's good through April if you want to buy that game. A much nicer link. Thank you very much. I don't know. I just copied and paste. I just copy and paste. I don't know what I'm doing. Michael's the real one who knows what he's doing with that. Okay, so this game we played, I tried out the 9 men's Morris, which is apparently a really old abstract game where you have 9 tokens and you're trying to get them in three in a row, in different lines or columns. And whenever you make the line of 3, you can knock off your opponent's piece from the board. And so you're just trying not to be the last one you're trying to not be knocked out of the game by having 2 or fewer pieces left on the board. I am not good at this game at all. Michael kicked my butt. He's like, boop, boop, boop. Here's your piece. Go. Bye-bye. 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 And so It wasn't so bad. It was fine. It was a fine abstract. So if you're into the abstract games, it's one that you should definitely try. Michael says, it's not great. It's been around for 3,400 years and still only rank 20,000. Cult of the Old. I mean, yeah, that's basically it. And we also played a few games of the Sling Puck game, which you just try and shoot the little pawns to the other side as fast as possible. Zing, zing, zing. And just try and, like, shoot it and not get your finger cut off. You tried to play it on BGA the other day, and there were no takers. Well, it's because it's like... Yeah, I mean, that's fine. It's fine. I don't think I would have that game as my favorite to see if anybody's looking for a game, but I'm surprised not one person tried it. Sling Puck not on BGG. Correct. You are correct. It goes by... I mean, there are other games like it, and I don't remember what they're called, and if Dan were here, he would know, but... there are other games like it that I've played that have basically the same rules, but you're just trying to get the pucks to the other side of the board. It's nothing fancy. If you're gonna go for a light dexterity game, I highly recommend a game like Clask instead. Clask is way better. Yeah, the 4-in-1 set also has checkers and chess, which I did say, but good to say it again. The chess pieces are nice. And the pucks are used for all the other games. So, if that's something that's of interest, it could be a good coffee table game. But, it was fine. It was, decent enough. Wait, the goal is to not have your finger cut off? Yeah, don't do that. Don't cut your finger off. Right. The knight has seen things, disturbing things. Scott commented on my blog, and he's like, "Wow, that knight is it almost looks like he has like a googly eye. It's so like shocked. It's just shocked face." So yeah, that happened. And then let's see. I talked about a game called Magical Unicorn Quest. Magical Unicorn Quest. And Michael and I played that on the stream. And the designer wants me to change my thumbnail for the video. So that's not cool. But I still have to decide if I want to do that. Michael says just do it. I'm like, why? I like the picture of us where we are... The picture of us is what draws people to our videos, right? I don't know. I'll do it, and then I'm going to put it back once the Kickstarter's over. I guess. I'm going to have to do it that way. So Magical Unicorn Quest is kind of like an exploding kittens kind of thing. It's on Kickstarter right now. Miranda's like, the Magical Unicorn Quest, and here the goal is to lose your thumbnail. No, the goal is to get 2 different unicorns to your stable. That's the goal. And it's very much take that and stealing unicorns from people, stealing this, putting magical beings on other people so that you have to randomly discard cards, things like that. You're gonna... but in both games that I've played, the game has lasted like 3 rounds, like 4 rounds. It's like it's not very deep. The goal is to avoid playing the game like Flux, like Michael said. Oh my god. That's right. So that's on Kickstarter right now, and yeah. I was kind of hoping for a little bit better card game with magical unicorns and rainbows and stuff, but, my Raider says, we should play Flux, Michael. Good timing. Good timing. No thanks. No thanks. No thanks. No thanks. Well, no, we should always play no thanks because that's a great game. And that's how that emote came to be, because we were playing no thanks. No thanks. All of that jazz. So, oh, here we go. Here we go. Gonna caffeinate.
No thanks.
Alex isn't even here. I only get one no thanks from you. Rainer's gonna send Michael a 2-player Flux version of no thanks. It'll be in the mail tomorrow. We don't even have a fireplace. This is true. We have a stove. Oh, man. All right. So, other things I played. I played Nidavellir, but I also played Nidavellir with Michael. That will show up on Monday's blog because I have like nice, pretty pictures of it. But I will talk about it right now. But Nidavellir is on Board Game Arena. It's fantastic. You can play with the expansion. It's fantastic. It's fantastic. And Michael and I played 2-player, and it's less fantastic. However, still good. We need a 2-player variant that works better, that's not so loose. That's all. Michael says it's fantastic. The rules are terrible. Yes, they are. Not a pain, Rainer. You're never a pain. You're always a joy and pleasant human being to be around. We love having you here. We love interacting with you, and you providing some time with us is amazing. You're definitely not a pain. But Nidavellir, everybody needs to play it. It's really great. I love it. And the quality of the game is fantastic. I was excited to see a little standee for all the little coins. That was fun. And I love the artwork. I think it all just stands out really nice. I like that it's black and white. It feels different. It's easy to see the colors and everything. So I think it works really well. The 2-player Flux improves the 2-player Nidavellir experience. Michael says, let's just say they decided that the rules translation didn't need to have a native English editor. Yeah, the rules for Nidavellir is not great. Not great. But we worked through it. We found a lot of different 2-player variants online, and maybe we'll try one of those, but they seem kind of harsh, but it could still work. So we'll see. We'll be playing that on the stream probably next weekend. So I'm excited about that. I want to start Sleeping Gods. We finished Pathfinder, so that was like super sad. Now what? Now we have to like play the next campaign thing. So that will be Sleeping Gods, I believe. Rulebooks are hard. Rulebooks are hard. That's true. I want to play Sleeping Gods. Yeah, there's always a simple fix, but rulebooks are hard. Rainer knows. Michael knows. All right, so what else did I play? I played Compromat. Compromat. And Michael and I played it on the stream also. Now, the first game I played of Compromat I lost because I just kept busting. I collected too many tokens, and I lost because I had 9 tokens. And if you ever have 9 tokens, well, you lose. So you don't want to do that. Compromat is a push your luck duel game for 2 players, and you're dueling over the cards in the center. Each player has their own deck of cards that they're going to be using that they shuffle up. You flip one over and you put it on a location. And then you can keep going by pushing your luck. Looking at the next card, putting it face down on top of the one you've revealed. And so you can keep going, but if you ever go over 21, you bust. And that's what happened to me a lot. But if you hit 21 exactly, then you get to get rid of one of those tokens that you've collected, or that I've collected. Michael didn't really collect them. They are 1 point if you manage to score points in the game. So maybe these tokens are really valuable in that case. However, if you get to 9, you're out, you lose, you're done. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm like, get rid of these tokens. I gotta push my luck to get to that 21. Oh, I bust. Oh, I bust. Oh, I bust. Oops. So that happened, yeah. And then we played on the stream, and I did much better because I held back. I'm like, all right, I don't want to push my luck because I don't think I can do it. And then I ended up winning a whole bunch of cards, and so that was good. I won that game. Oh, are we talking about whose jokes are better, Michael or Rainer's? I don't know. It's tough. It's tough. They're both pretty bad. They're both pretty bad. She was out of luck to push. That's right. I was. No more luck to push. So I ended up winning. Compromat, really great 2-player card game. I would definitely recommend it. So if you're in the I don't know, market for a 2-player card game, definitely check out Compromat. Steph tanked the practice game to fool Michael for the real thing. Yeah. No, that's just how I generally play push your luck games, is lose, 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 lose. That's what happened. Oh my gosh. And so we followed that game up with Aldabus. Aldabus is going to Kickstarter April 20th. Oh! Michael slapped a sticker. At least I tried. Did it say anything? She did it to take our channel points. That's right. Hey, I always tell people, don't vote for me. And then I win, and then I lose, take the channel points. Aldabus? Wah, wah, wah. That's funny. No, Aldabus. Wah, 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 wah. Aldabus. It's about door knockers. You know that theme that's so popular right now? Those door knockers. That was exactly how the wah wah sounded. Wah 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 wah. I mean, I can hear it in my head. Do you have to get sets? Yeah. Well, Aldabus is a card game where you're placing these cards in your tableau in a specific way, because obviously red doors can't be next to red doors. So you have to have a yellow or a blue door next to a red door. And then you're going to activate all these different powers, and you're going to try and score for all the different things you've collected. And I've somehow managed to win both of the games of Aldabus that we've played. Of these. So this is it's a nice little card game. And that will be Kickstarter again, April 20th. We're playing it early because we're going to send it on to another reviewer so that they can check it out as well. I think it's a really cool game, and I'm excited to see the final product. How often do you use the word tableau outside board gaming? Never. Like 0%. Zero. That is not a word in the normal language. So 0% of a tableau building. I was like, Michael, I need to get my hair cut. It's big. And he's like, okay. Gotta work on that. Perhaps art. Art? I'm missing something. Alright, so the next game that we played was Let Michael Cut It. He said he could. He said he could. If I put it like in a ponytail, he can just go like this and get rid of like all this badness. Yes, for the next challenge. Tableau, late 17th century. Uh-huh. Will Steph cut Michael's hair, vice versa? No, I won't cut his hair. No way. I would totally ruin his hair, and I don't want to do that. He's got good hair. I hear the butch cut looks good on a lady. I like my hair long, so it's going to stay long. That's for sure. That's for sure. That's for sure. All right. You're getting yours cut next week. All right. The next game we played, another 2-player card game called The Game Face to Face. This game is awesome. This game is really good. I really like this one. Again, I'm really bad at this one because I try to win one way, it doesn't work. I try to win the other way, it doesn't work. So no matter what I do, I just lose. This is a game that I will just always lose, I think. It's not in the plan to actually do well playing the game face to face. I like those last fingers. Let's not cut off fingers today. Let's not do that. Game face to face, each player has their own deck of cards. They're trying to run through their deck, and they're valued 2 through 59, and one of the stacks will go in ascending order, one will go in descending order. But the catch is, while I'm playing on my stacks, I can also throw a card over to Michael's stacks in order to make it better for him in some way. So it doesn't matter the difference. Like, he could have the ascending stack go all the way to 59. I could play a 2 in that stack and it would be fine. And then he's ready to go all the way back up. But you don't want to help him too much because then he'll be easier for him to get rid of cards. So it's like, all right, do I do that? The reason to play cards over on the other player's stack is so you can draw your full hand of 6 cards back up. So otherwise you'll just get 2 cards at the end of your turn. So, well, you could play 2 cards at a time and hope for the best and not help the other person. Or you could play on the other person's stack and draw back up to 6. So, probably not to play this online. It says so in the name. It says face to face. Face to face. Yeah, no, this game is really great. But if you want to win a game, you could definitely play this against me and you will win. So, if you're looking for a win, I highly recommend playing this one against me. The game face to face. Okay, and then I also talked about a new game from WizKids called Wonder Woman HeroClix 80th Anniversary Edition or something like that. It's the HeroClix Wonder Woman package. It has 8 female villain slash hero clicks token miniatures. So that's pretty cool. I thought they look really cool. I like the idea of hero clicks more than I like playing hero clicks. The whole system is just not for me. So I didn't really dig it, but I can understand the appeal and why people will like it. It's just not for me. Yep, that's the one. DC Comics Hero Clicks Wonder Woman 80th Anniversary Deep Breath Miniature Game. All of that. So, yeah. That. I get it. I'm not really into that. It's just like move, attack, heal. Move, attack, heal. That is a mouthful. That's true. That is. The branding is strong in that title. Yeah. Well, so Michael says I forgot to recover to get rid of tokens, but that's what I meant by heal. Move, attack, heal. Move, attack, heal. But yeah, I mean, you know what I mean. Recover. Yeah, because like you spend these action points to do things, and then once you have 2, you need to spend your turn to recover. Yeah, it's just mess. Standard skirmish game where you roll some dice and hopefully you succeed at your check so you can deal some damage. So, you know, it's cool. That's fine. I'm glad to have tried it. I don't think I need to go deep diving into HeroClix anytime soon. And I don't even think I need to play any more HeroClix, period. So, yay! And that brings me to today's blog. Okay, today's blog. I wrote about Kitchen Rush. This is one that Michael and I both agree that was pretty fantastic. We really enjoyed playing this one. We started off on normal mode because I said we could do normal. It's fine, and it wasn't. We totally died before we had to give up because we were totally dead. We were just not going to happen. However, that first game that we played gave us a little bit of practice for the next round. So the next round we went to the easy mode, and we managed to make that work. And we were still shy of completing the normal mode mission. However, we did beat the easy mode mission, so I guess we won. Because I steal the helper. Yeah, so everybody has their action pawns, which are these sand timers. And if you want to go to space, your sand timer has to be completely empty. So then you move your sand timer, flip it over, and you take the different actions. You're trying to prepare your meals, complete the orders, and there is a common helper worker, and anybody can use it. So Michael's like, I steal the helper worker. However, it sits there for more than 5 seconds empty. I'm like, I'm going to use it. I got to use it. Yeah, I mean, it is harder because the foods were not nachos and chicken nuggets. That's right. So it's definitely harder. $52 on Miniature Market, $30 used on the Geek Market. All right, nice. And we got that in a big bundle deal we bought a bunch of games from a guy on Facebook, so I think we got a better deal than that. And it's the Kickstarter edition, which brings me to my next game that I played called 13 Chefs. This is a micro game that was included with the Kitchen Rush Kickstarter. So that was pretty cool that there was a little micro game inside. And it's a 2-player card game where you're trying to guess the hidden information that the other player hid at the beginning of the game. Their cards range from 1 to 13, and they all have an individual power on it. So at the start of the game, each player has 2 cards, and they'll hide one, and then they'll have 1 card in their hand. Each turn, you can either play the card face up for the action on the card, or you can play it face down and just guess what the other person's number is. And if you guess correctly, you gain a point. And whoever gets 3 points first will win. So, oh, it re-implements 13 Ghosts. I haven't played 13 Ghosts, so I don't know about that. But not Warehouse 13. Michael gets to hang out with Eddie this weekend. Eddie from Warehouse 13. He's going to the convention to hang out with the Eddie. That's cool. That's cool. So, I'm almost done with my blog from today, so that's good. Michael and I played a game called Rook. Another old card game. We've had the game on the unplayed shelf, so we figured we could just learn it real fast. It's not a great 2-player game, but apparently somebody recommended a variant for 2 players on my blog today, so maybe it's better with that variant. It's because with 2 players you have to have a dummy hand, and that's just like lame. So we did. We played a few rounds, but you know, you can just tell it's gonna be a much better partnership trick-taking game. Just, you know, it's just gonna be more interesting. What is Michael saying? Play Warehouse. Bryant says, my dad loves Rook, but I've always forget how to play. So it's not hard. The point value cards are 5, 10, 14, and the Rook card itself. And you're just trying to bid to take the kitty, which will give you 5 cards, and then you can discard 5 cards to try and, you know, short suit yourself. And you're just trying to take that many points that you bid. So if you bid 35, you're going to need 35 points in the different tricks that you take. So it's good. I think it, you know, it's fairly standard trick-taking, you know, card game. It's one of the better ones I've been playing recently because I've been playing a lot of really bad card games. So it's good that, you know. Oh, Rook, $5 on Amazon with free shipping. Delivers by 10 p.m. today. Wow. So, you know, if you must have it today. So that probably means my old raggedy copy of Rook is probably not going to get more than $1, if $1. So that's going to be in the next mystery box, Michael. Is that basically what's happening? I kind of want to order it just to test them. That's how they get you. That's how they get you. Just to see. Yeah, it's the same box too. It probably is the same crummy cards. Varies based on your area. That's true. That's true. But for here, it'll be here by 10. Sounds good. And I just wanted to touch on one more game called Lost Ruins of Arnak. This game is in alpha mode on Board Game Arena, and it's amazing. It's so good, and the implementation is great, and I'm just so excited that it's available digitally, so it's really easy to play. And it really works well online, too, because the turns are so quick. It's like bing, 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 done, 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 so the game just all, like, plays out really fast as well. And if you're not in alpha mode, that's okay. If you know somebody who is in alpha mode, they can invite you to a game, and that's a new feature on Board Game Arena as well. So that's really cool. Yeah, what she said. So I'm excited that it's going to be available, you know, just to play on Board Game Arena, and I've already played like twice, and I would like to keep playing it more because I really like that game. And we played with the B side, or the opposite side, and it gives you this whole different experience with the game, and it's really cool. I'm really, really bad at the game, so I have to some learning to do, if you will. But yeah, So that's exciting. All the goodness. And yeah, that's basically what I wanted to talk about. All those games that were in my blog today. And I got some games. I got some games in the mail. Battlestar Galactica Daybreak sold for $500. It might be time to sell your spare copy. I'm good with this. $500. Wow. That's like big time. 500. 500. Hey, Chad. Welcome. Parade of Games time. Parade of Games. I didn't get that many. I have 4 games here, unless I'm missing some, but I don't think I am. I think I showed a bunch off last week. I'll give you 50 for it. Because you want War of the Ring Collector's Anniversary Edition. Yeah, I mean, that would help go to that for sure. Hey, thanks for following. Golden Mustang. Welcome. Welcome. Meeting is done. What I missed? Only all the games, Shrey. All the games. I talked about all of them. And Rainer's been giving me a difficult time because Rainer is difficult. All the games. I was just going to talk about all the games that I got this week. I think it's 4. I think I got 4 games this week. I got 4 games. The first one I already made Michael play and suffer through. So the first game is Ubongo. The fun size edition, because it's like a tiny little box. Hey, Ubongo, fun size edition. It's going to be available in the US if it's not already. It's coming real soon. So I like the Ubongo series. I like trying to puzzle it all together, but I'm just too good at it. I'm just kidding. I got this game, Merchants of Magic. It's upside down. How about that? The question is this a Kickstarter? Is this going to Kickstarter or not? I'm not sure. I'll have to do some more research on this. I don't really know much about it. So, 4 dice, 4 pencils. What, is it a roll and write? Is it a fancy roll and write with cards and stuff? I don't know. Merchants of Magic. So that will be, I'll be checking that out. A Set a Watch tale. I didn't play Set a Watch, but people really like that one. This plays 1 to 8 players. 45 to 60 minutes. So we'll see. Fun size Ubongo. Just the right size for the garbage when Doris beats me at 200 times in a row. Alright. Then we have Chronicles of Crime 1900. I'm excited because if it's anything like 1400, this will be really great. So I think it looks really cool. It looks really cool. Really cool. So, ready to play out of the box. No additional materials required. I really like what they've been doing with the Chronicles of Crime series. So that's really cool. And then I got this game that I hadn't heard about. And I didn't realize it was like ridiculously huge. But I got Mini Golf Designer. We are going to design our own mini golf course. How cool is that? This box is huge, by the way, and very heavy. It's very thick, very heavy. So we're going to be mini golf designing a game. So not fun-sized. Did you play a dexterity game at the end? At the end of what? Oh, at the end of mini golf? I don't think so. I don't think you actually get to golf. So I'm going to go on a limb and say not. Huge box title, mini golf. Well, you have to fit a whole golf course in there. I mean, it's got to be a big box, right? Right? Michael says, in Mini Golf Designer, players will compete to collect tiles representing sections of mini golf holes and arrange them in a way they want to form a 9 holes miniature golf course. I mean, it seems pretty easy. I mean, it seems not easy. It seems pretty cool. Oh, this is from Thematic Games. I wonder what other games they've designed that are thematic. Tile placement, which I love, of course. So, those were the games that I got today. It's practically a park game. Well, parks were the other day. We played parks the other day. Dinodoctus. Never heard of Dinodoctus. 2021. It's not out yet. So, other things. We got a bunch of people here now. But we got new versus challenge this week. And Suburbia versus Subdivision. And we've got the monthly challenge that's still happening right now. If you have channel points you want to submit to those different things, you can. Subdivision. 25%. There you go, Sheree. Thanks. Thanks for submitting to the monthly challenge. Suburbia. It's the collector's edition, in fact, that we would be playing. Ooh. Fishmoo. Contributed to the monthly deck building game night. Excellent. Thank you. Cool. And just because more people are here now, I wanted to bring attention to Board and Dice Con this weekend, all weekend, over on Rainer's channel and Facebook. If you follow Board and Dice on Facebook, it will be, shared there as well. I guess it'll be live streaming there as well. And Rainer thought I was like a really cool addition, so he invited me to be a part of it, and I'm so excited. I'm so excited to be a part of it. So on Saturday night, 6 p.m. Central, I will be talking about board game photography, board game content creation, just games in general, so you guys can come hang out with me, and we can talk about all things games and photos, and you can ask me whatever you want about that. Rainer's Twitch channel, Sheree just put it in the chat, and Board and Dice Con is April 11th, 10th and 11th this weekend, and Michael posted a link for that information as well, and you could probably get the full lineup over there as well. There's a lot of really cool events. There's going to be playthroughs, interviews with designers and content creators, and just tons of things going on, all things Board and Dice. So that will be amazing fun. So Saturday night, 6 p.m. Central, you'll find me. I'll show off some cool photos, my favorite photos, and just, basically have a hodgepodge but about what I do and, everything, how I started and all the good things like that. And on Sunday, there's going to be a live playthrough of Zapotec, and then right after I get to interview the designer Fabio Lopiano, and so that will happen at 4 p.m. Central, where I will interview the designer of Zapotec and Kalamala and Merv and Rugosa. So all those games, and I already have a bunch of questions I plan on asking him, so that will be really good. And yeah, you don't wanna miss it. It's gonna be awesome. And I know Shrey is gonna be playing Origins. What's it called? Just Origins Builders First. I don't remember what it's called. I haven't played it yet, so I want to play it. Origins First Builders. Thank you. Yes, I would. So I'll be checking that out while they play, and maybe I'll learn how to play. And I'll root for you, Shrey. Don't worry. I'll root for you. Thematic Games is based in NK. What's NK? And this is their first game. North Korea. Thank you. Maybe. Albin Nanty is a designer. Hong Kong. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Okay. Oops. No, that's cool. No, I mean, I was introduced because Gertie's like, we've been playing mini golf designer. You really need to play it, Steph. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. I'll contact the designer and see, if he's got a copy that he wants me to look at. And he sent it my way, and I'm excited because I really like the theme of mini golf. I think that's like super fun. So, yeah. So yeah, and then Board and Dice Con this weekend, all weekend, Saturday, Sunday, lots of cool events going on. And Wednesday, we'll have more Board and Dice fun when we play Mancala Stones and Escape Tales, the first intro to that's the new Escape Tales, because Michael and I just finished Low Memory, so now we can move on into the next Escape Tales, and it's going to be a really cool sponsored event from Board and Dice. So I'm excited to show off Mancala Stones. Not Mancala, Mandala Stones. Michael called it Mancala, and now it's like in my head, what am I doing? No, it's Mandala Stones. Mistakes were made. But it's a beautiful, beautiful game, and let's see if I can get Michael in my next play, because he beat me the first game, but I know I can do better. And I think that's about it. I think that's all she wrote. Mandala Stones. It's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful game. I think that's going to be regular release in May is what Rainer said, or end of April. Think. What did she write? That's all she wrote. Yeah, cool. So that's basically today's stream, everybody. And I will be right back. Oh.